Hey, dude, I just found this cool frisbee. Here, you want to try it? Here, catch! No witnesses. Get back here.
What's up?
I am Luke from the Master Sword Valley with another Minecraft mod showcase, and today I am doing the Marvel Superheroes mod. And now this is a mod that adds in a lot of content from the Marvel, basically the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Marvel, not Marvel Universe. Yeah, this adds a lot of stuff from the Marvel Cinematic Universe into Minecraft, from lots of weapons and items to lots of character suits to even some potions and such. All added into Minecraft from the MCU, basically. Now, once again, this is another big mod, but big mods are like this channel's middle name. Master Sword Big Mod Valley. It's the reason why I only go with Master Sword Valley. But yes, this is a lot of content in this mod, and it's kind of a lot to go ahead and put into one video. So I decided that I'm going to split this up into 3 parts. Now, the first part that we're going to cover is the items related to this mod, and we'll go over the rest of it in separate parts, depending on like the runtime of this whole thing. Because I plan to do all 3 parts in one sitting as of this recording session, basically. So yes, like I said, this is the first part. We're going to focus on the various items that are in this mod. So yeah, enough intro. Let's get this started. Whoa! We can't just fly over there. We got to go in style. Hopefully that's enough. Come on. Perfect. Alrighty, let's start breaking down this mod. So first and foremost, there are 4 new ores that are added into this mod, and each of them are actually a little bit powerful than netherite, supposedly. I would want to say teardrop, but no, this is the new update, so it has to be stronger than netherite. You know, just basic sort of Minecraft new bull. But yes, there are 4 new ores that are added to this mod. This one being Vibranium. This one is being titanium, right? Yes, this is titanium. Oh, you didn't see that. This one being Palladium, and this one being Uru. Now, you can find these randomly throughout the regular world of Minecraft, given their, stone texture and such. They're not in other dimensions, like you can't find them in Hell or the End. And yeah, where exactly? I don't know. The forums does not specify it at all. It's a little silly, but yeah, you find them randomly throughout the world, and if you do so you can find these ores randomly throughout the world, and when you mine them, you'll get the ore, and you can smelt them down into a vibranium by smelting the vibranium. You can smelt them down to make a titanium ingot, or you can make a palladium ingot or an uru ingot. Now, you're going to I pretty much recommend that you use a blast furnace for all of these, because some of these you have to smelt in a blast furnace. Others you can smelt in a regular furnace. I just recommend a blast furnace because some of these, it's picky, basically. But yes, like I said, you smelt it down and you can get uru, palladium, or titanium ingots from the new ores. However, the vibranium, when you smelt it down, it will give you straight up vibranium. And then if you smelt that again, you will get the vibranium ingot. You're going to need this just as much as you need the vibranium, basically. You've pretty much need all these ores in this mod. Now, these are ingots that you can't smelt down from ores. You have to craft them normally. They are the adamantium ingot and the gold titanium alloy. So let's start with the adamantium. First, to make that, you're going to need a netherite scrap, a vibranium ingot, and an iron ingot, and you'll get 1 adamantium ingot. Had something going on. I think I was going to say like adamantiums or something, but no. You get 1 adamantium ingot. My bad, sorry. You get 2 from crafting them. I was completely wrong. That's on me. I'm sorry, guys. And then for the gold titanium alloy, this one is so much simpler. You just take titanium and a gold ingot, and you will get 2 gold titanium alloy. I figured it out. It's all in the name, so it makes a whole lot of sense. Now, whenever you have new ores, you're also going to have a new set of tools and such, which is why in this chest, you can make a full set of vibranium tools and armor. Now, these things are incredibly powerful. Like, I'll highlight just the armor. It has knockback resistance plus 50, so nothing's going to be able to blow you away. Plus, they resist a lot of stuff. They're beyond netherite armor. And same thing with the tools. These things are beyond netherite tools as well. Like, the sword itself, it does 10 attack damage. 2 more than a netherite sword. Why did I say vibranium? And then 3 more than a teardrop sword. So yeah, and you can just make these out of the normal vibranium ingots. It's not the regular vibranium you get when smelting it down. It has to be the ingots to make this. Oh, yeah. Vibranium. Okay, so I'm gonna get this out of the way first. This right here is a heart-shaped herb flower, as you can see right there. Throw that in the water. Now, this can be found randomly throughout savanna biomes mostly. Again, this is all according to the forums. And when you break them, you will get the heart-shaped herb seeds. Now, you basically plant them in the ground, grow them with some bone meal, or grow them naturally and such, and you'll get this heart-shaped herb. Now, this thing is actually pretty cool. I would say it's like one of my favorite things, but it's pretty cool what this does. Upon consuming it, you will get a boatload of buffs, basically, not upgrades. You will get Jump Boost 4, Speed 2, Strength Resistance, and Night Vision. So, yeah, pretty damn powerful coming from, you know, what essentially is like a vibranium flower, basically. So, yeah, really, really cool there. Now, the effects actually do go away once you die. Like, so if I were to grab, like, say, milk, I'll try grabbing some milk to show you this. They actually don't go away when you drink milk. See, I still have the upgrades. Buffs, blah. They go away after every death, so if you want to keep the effect, you're going to have to keep doing this every time you die. But, yeah, heart-shaped herb, pretty awesome. Those buffs are going to make things really complicated, so I just killed myself for it. All right, so the next things we have right here are some various serums and fluids that you can craft in this mod. Now, they are very, very specific, so what you see on screen is what you have to use in order to be able to craft it, except the flowers. So I'll talk to that about in a second. The first thing we have right here is a super soldier serum coming straight from Captain America. To make that, you're going to need 1 golden apple, 1 red mushroom, 1 golden carrot, a beetroot, any flower you want, doesn't matter really, and a mundane or awkward potion. And I want to show this. This is kind of serum. This is kind of silly. If I click on this, it says that you need an uncraftable potion, but there is no uncraftable potion in regular Minecraft. So it really means an awkward potion or a mundane potion. So basically a potion with no effects, and you'll get the super soldier serum. Now, I'll just go ahead and grab one and show you what these buffs do. They will give you they'll give you some buffs, but not as good as the heart-shaped herb. You'll get jump boost, speed, strength, resistance, and haste 2 on that. So again, pretty cool buffs, just nowhere near as powerful as the heart-shaped herb. I much prefer that than the super soldier serum. Now, these effects will actually stay on you even after death. So pretty cool in that sense. And that's where this other one comes in. This is an anti-serum. If you take that, it'll get rid of all the effects of the super soldier serum. To make that, you're going to need a brown mushroom, a apple, a carrot, any flower you want. I just chose the wither rose since, you know, wither, anti, you know, and an awkward or mundane potion, and a milk bucket, and you will get the anti-serum. If you notice, these are all downgraded versions of the stuff made to make the super soldier serum. I just noticed that, and that's kind of a neat detail, you know, golden carrot, golden apple, and then there's just a regular apple and a regular carrot. So good on you, designers. Nice touch. So like I said, when you take the anti-serum, you will get rid of all the effects of the super soldier serum. So if you don't want those buffs, you have to find all the stuff and make an anti-serum. So it's helpful if you feel like you've been powerful for way too long. Woo! Okay, the next thing we have right here is the web fluid, straight from Spider-Man. To make that, you're going to need 2 string, 1 slime ball, and a glass bottle, and you will get the web fluid. And I'll talk about these soon, because these are important for one item that we haven't gotten to yet. And the next serum that we have right here is a Pym Particle. Now, it's not a serum, it's just a normal thing that's also required for something else. To make that, you're going to need a glowstone dust, any flower you want, an awkward or mundane potion, and a nether wart, and you will get the Pym Particle. And again, I'll show you these probably in the next part, because that's what this is used for. Again, you'll see later. And the next thing we have right here is a mutant growth hormone. Now, I don't know what movie this originates from, but it's basically kind of the same effects as the super soldier serum, not anti-serum. To make that, you're going to need a fermented spider eye, a dispenser, an awkward or mundane potion, a redstone dust, and a flower of your choice, and you will get the mutant growth hormone. Try saying that 30 times fast. All right, so this is the mutant growth hormone. When let's see, did anything happen right there? Okay, I guess I really haven't tested this out a whole lot, but okay, I actually don't know what this thing does, so I have to do some more testing. So if you guys know what this thing does, let me know in the comments, because I thought this was the same thing as the super soldier serum, but I guess not. Yeah, I don't know. What the fuck? What the hell? How did, what? Suddenly I'm super, okay. This is news to me, I guess. I guess now I'm super fast. And apparently very heavy. I have a lot of fun with this, I know. Oh, and apparently I can jump really high. What? Woo! I'm so fast. I'm so freaking fast. Holy crap. I guess it just takes time for this thing to work. Wow, I did not expect that. Whoa. This is so cool. Okay, that was the mutant growth hormone. Cool. The next thing we have right here is the Adamantium Machine. Now, I, for the life of me, cannot figure this thing out. If you guys can figure it out, please let me know in the comments. I will greatly appreciate that. To make this, you're going to need 2 titanium, 1 iron, 2 redstone, 1 glass pane, 2 iron blocks, and a dispenser, and you'll get to the Adamantium Machine. Like I said, I have no idea what this thing is supposed to do. I mean, I'm super fast and all. So it's like it's a machine that you step in. Now, if you right click it, you can have this menu pop up. I know for certain you're going to need adamantium. That part is obvious, but the extra part, I have no idea what to put in there. I've tried other things from this mod. I've tried other related things from this mod. I've tried any sort of like food thing. I haven't tried potions yet, but if you guys know what this thing does, oh, wait a minute. I think I might have figured something out. Is it this thing? No, it's not. Yeah, like I said, I have no idea how this thing works. So if you guys know how I can make this thing work, please let me know in the comments. That would be greatly appreciated. All right, the next thing we have right here is the web shooter. Of course, this is Spider-Man's famous web shooter. To make that, you're going to need 3 iron ingots, 1 dispenser, and a button of your choice. It doesn't matter what, and you'll get the web shooter. Now, I'll show off weapons and such soon. I just want to show off the serums while we had them, but I'll show these probably at the end. And the next thing we have right here is a Vibranium Shield. Now this thing, like in the movies, can tank a lot of hits and apparently does a lot of damage. There's a previous mod that I saw where the Vibranium Shield doesn't really do a lot of damage, but it has a high durability. This is not that. This does a lot of freaking damage, and you can throw it. To make this, you're going to need 3 Vibranium, 2 Adamantium, and you'll get the Vibranium Shield. Now, it might seem like a plain silver boring shield, but that's where the fun part begins. Because you can customize it to look like any of these shields right here. So let's start off with Captain America's shield. You know, the shield that everyone knows about. To make that, you're going to take the shield and put a red, blue, and white dye on it to get the Captain America shield. For Taskmaster's shield, you're going to need an orange dye and a Vibranium shield to get that. For Red Guardian, it's the same as this, but you just replace the orange with a red dye. And for Captain America's blue shield, which I don't know when he got that, maybe in the comics. To make that is going to be a cyan dye, a blue, and a white dye with the shield. And you will get Captain America's blue shield. Now, technically, you can revert back to the Vibranium Shield by crafting any of these shields with a bucket of water, and it will go back to the regular Vibranium Shield. And now we move on to the last normal items with some rain. No one asked for you. Now, these are the good stuff. Right here, we have Mjolnir, Thor's famous hammer. To make that, it is going to be 3 Uru. I told you this Uru stuff was cool. And 1 stick and 1 lead, and you will get Mjolnir. Yes, I know how to say it. Some people don't. And that thing is even powerful than a Vibranium Shield, I just realized. Like, whoa. And the next up we have right here is the Stormbreaker. To make that is going to be 4 Uru in a pattern like this with 2 sticks, and you'll get Stormbreaker. And again, I'll show these off soon. And the next things over here are all Ant-Man related. This one right here is the shrinking disc. To make that, you're going to need 1 Pym Particle, 1 iron ingot, and a red dye, and you will get the shrinking disc. And the next thing we have right here is the growing disc, and that is made the same way as the shrinking disc, but replace the red dye with a blue dye, and you will get the growing disc. Thank you for showing up as a test subject. So now that we've gone through all the crafting recipes, it's time to show off these other weapons one by one. So since we have a glorified test subject right here, I'm going to go ahead and show off the growing disc. Now, these act like a ninja star. When you throw it and it hits a mob, it will grow up to super size, as you can see right here. So as you see, he is much bigger. He's also a little bit faster, as you can see. Look at that face. That's the face only a mother could love. That kind of apparently mean to him. But yes, that is the growing disc, and obviously makes them big. Now the shrinking disc, I'm sure you can imagine what this does. It'll make things shrink back down. Actually makes some nachos, but no, I'm just kidding. It obviously will shrink things. So, I mean, you're already pretty tiny. Let's make you even tinier. Look at that. Little baby chicken, just like that. Now, yeah, so like I said, these do, obviously, growing this will make things grow. Shrinking this will make things shrink. Can it work on myself, actually? I'm curious. I never tried this. Can it work on myself? No. Okay. It doesn't work on the actual player, like your player, but it works on several mobs. Here, let's go over that pig and shrink him down to size. Come on, pig. I'm coming for you. I'll make it there eventually. Yeah. Look at that. Little tiny pig. Even though it's probably a lot more powerful at that height, but still, little baby pig. So yeah, that's the discs. All right, next up we have right here is Mjolnir and Stormbreaker. Now, these are probably some of my favorites, especially in this mod, since, you know, you can act like Thor with them. If you right click it, you will throw it, and wherever it lands will strike lightning on it. And you see that it immediately came back to me just like that. So you can basically act like Thor with it. Now, that's the reason I turned on this rain, is so that I can throw it, it strikes something, and it doesn't burn everything down because it gets, you know, put out by the rain. So still very cool, and like I showed, this thing does 11 attack damage. So pretty damn powerful. The chicken is not really the best thing to show us on. I was hoping like some mods would start spawning in the rain, but you know what? This'll have to do. Come here, chicken. Bonk. One hit. Even though a normal sword could have done that, but still. Mjolnir! I said I don't want you anymore. Go away. I said I don't want you. Get out of here. Freaking hammers. I swear to God. Really? Fine, let's move on to Stormbreaker. Okay, so this is the very much more powerful version of Mjolnir. This is obviously an axe, does 13 attack damage, and oh, I did forget to mention you can charge it like a bow. Send it flying just like that. And of course, when it hits something, it'll also do an insane amount of damage and also causes more fire to spawn. Or does it? Because that's the same as Mjolnir. Okay, so not as much fire, but even more damage with this thing. So this thing is pretty freaking awesome. If you can find the Uru, it is so worth it. It only takes 4 Uru, so very easy to make. Where'd it go? Why is it coming back to me? I was about to say, this is Stormbreaker, not Kratos' axe in God of War PS4. Yeah, so fucking powerful. Now this is the Vibranium Shields. Now all the Vibranium Shields function the same. The only difference is what's on them. And it should be interesting to know that if you attack a player or a cat or dog, there's a chance that some blood can get on it. I'm not going to do it because I'm not a cold-hearted killer. But yeah, this is Captain America's shield. It works. It works well. It does 9 attack damage, more than a netherite sword, and it also is throwable like that, and it comes right back at you. So it's a downgraded version of Mjolnir and Stormbreaker, but still cool nonetheless. You can still act like Captain America. Unfortunately, you can't block with it. It's only throwable and works as a weapon, but it doesn't work as an actual shield, which kind of defeats the purpose of the name. At least it looks cool looking on you, or maybe not. Maybe not the throwing. That kind of looks a little silly. Oh, wow. I guess I'm going to go with all the F5 looks. So there's the growing discs right there, the shrinking and growing. There's Stormbreaker, looks really cool. And there's Mjolnir holding it like a normal tool. So pretty cool. Bye. What am I holding in my hand? Oh my God, you have no idea what I'm holding. No, I'm just kidding. The last one we have right here is the web shooter. Now, this is probably one of my favorites. Next to the Mjolnir and Stormbreaker. This is really freaking cool. Let's turn out the rain. I don't think Spider-Man enjoys being in the rain and swinging around New York and such. But yes, so this is the web shooter. Basically, this acts like an ender pearl, as you can see right there. Now, this does take out the 1 cartridge of web fluid. Apparently, going that far takes a whole web fluid, when Spider-Man can even set traps and it doesn't even cost a whole cartridge. But yeah, you can basically throw this like an ender pearl. Now, the forums talk about how there's a different mode called web up mode, which allows you to basically surround any mob in cobwebs, but that's done by pressing C. As you can see, C zooms in normal Minecraft. But I've tried even like rearranging buttons and such just to try and get this to work, and it doesn't work. So all I have is just the web swing mode. I don't have the web trap mode. So if you guys know if it's a different button or just doesn't work in this mod, let me know. Your feedback is always appreciated. At least it looks cool, depending on which arm you're holding in. Oh, okay. Okay, maybe not. I thought that so you press V in this mod to do a lot of things, but I thought that V also activated the mutant growth hormone or whatever it is. But I guess not. Okay, maybe it does. You just have to like hold it down or something. Yeah, you have to hold it down. So I learn something new every day, I suppose. But anyway, guys, that's all this mod. That's all for this section of the mod. That's just the various items and such, not associated with certain superheroes and such. I mean, some of them are, but you know. Check it for part 2, and we'll go over the next part of this mod, which is the superhero suits and their various abilities and crafting recipes and such. So yeah, see you guys next time.